Hey Matt, my name is George. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read minds, and the answer is that oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are actually too busy running their own business and they don't have the time to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who the expert is and who isn't. So I've found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of those business owners still raising their hands and saying, hey George, I like you. Can you actually do this for me? But yeah, so if by the end of the video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that I can help your business with, just shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the video you simply want to take this free attack plan that I gave to you, then yeah, you can do it yourself. That works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So first thing I want to go over is content. So you're going to need about 1,500 words of optimized content to be fully optimized with Google. So you guys have about, let's look this up, 2,314, which is great. However, I noticed that a lot of this stuff is not necessarily topic relevant. So I would take out a lot of this because although this is kind of engaging, I'm sure you can understand how turkey will not help you pop up in a search engine for home remodeling, interiors, or home staging. So you effectively have to take these out. Dreaming of a magical holiday. So a lot of the stuff that is in here is actually not topic relevant, so it will not aid you in the searches. But I want to show you that my tool is picking up that this is getting searched 390 times a month, remodeling San Antonio. The #1 guy is someone called Shawcore Remodeling. So I pulled these guys up. Now these guys are a little different because they have some stuff that's they don't have as much content, but they do talk about remodeling in here. Let me look at theirs. It says they have 400 words, but at the same time they mention remodeling a little more. So that's one of the big things. The next factor that really has a lot of power on what keywords you get ranked for is something called a backlink. Now, a backlink is a link on somebody else's site, and on that site, if you click on that link, it's going to send them to your site. That's a backlink. An example of a backlink would be if a news station wrote an article about you and your service, and in that article they had a link. And if someone clicks on it and goes to your site, that's a backlink. Now, these are like votes. Not all votes are created equal. So, that being said, obviously, if you got a backlink from a news station, they're credible. They've been around for a while. It'll actually help you with your rankings a lot. Now, if you get a backlink from someone who made a site yesterday, they don't have any credibility to give. So, you'll get the backlink, but it won't hold much value. If you get a backlink from something like a gambling site or an adult content site, I'm sure you can understand that would actually penalize you, and it could make you harder to find. So, let me show you. These guys have about 2,000 backlinks, and this is exactly why they are getting traffic to their site. You have about 20, and that is leading you to 0 organic traffic. So since these guys have about 2,000, they're getting 548 people going a month. This is monthly, by the way. So 548 people are checking out their site monthly. So I'm sure you can understand the value of these backlinks. Next, I want to talk to you about something that really affects maps the most. Now, your map ranking is actually affected by backlinks and content as well. However, the main factor in this is actually something called a citation. A citation is a listing in a directory that has your name, your address, and your phone number. Now, I always recommend 300 to 400 of these because if you do that, you win by a landslide and you have a very authoritative position in the maps. So 30% of the traffic is going to happen in here. 90% of the traffic always stays on the first page. More likely, somebody's not going to go to the second page to look for a service. They're going to find it here. They're going to start coming down. So most of the traffic will be here. Like I showed you, they are getting 500 plus people looking because they are implementing these SEO strategies. And it honestly dies down every single position. So let's kind of recap. The 3 things I think you should do to start generating more sales is put 1,500 words of topic relevant content. Talk about interior design, talk about remodeling, talk about home staging. If you do these 3 things, I guarantee you it will help you out a lot. Next, you're going to want to implement some kind of backlinking strategy. I recommend getting articles from other sites like I mentioned. The more the better. You're going to need at least 2,000 of them if you're going to want to beat the other guys. Lastly, the last thing I want to tell you is the citations again. Remember, 300 to 400 of these listings and directories that have your name, address, and your phone number. Now, if you like what I'm saying and you want to talk more, my email is george@underdogleads.com. My website is underdogleads.com. I'm going to put my phone number at the bottom of the email so you can call me, text me. I'm cool with that. So thank you for your time. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good one.